Hello there. My name is Carlos Martins, and today we are going to trade with an AI assisting platform. There's a while that I don't trade with the charts for myself. We have the 10 AI trading agents working on my account, so we have the results today here, almost $1,000 profit. It's on our trading blog. So if you go to translatestocks.com, let me show, and go to blog here, you see our trading blog, and let me show you the trading blog. And here is the result that we have, the accumulated result that we have for the 30 days that we are trading. More than 30 days. We started June 11th, and today is July 16th. A little bit more than 30 days trading. 20 from the 24 trading days that we had were a profit, and this is the cumulative performance that we have trading this account here. Okay, and today I'm going to trade a little bit manually with the AI assistant. Right now we have the 1 minute chart open here. I'm going to open everything manually so you guys can see what I'm doing right from the beginning. First, I will activate the AI technical analysis that we call the interpreter. Okay, I will activate everything. I put like Fibonacci, support and resistances, Fibonacci fan, mirror projection, triangles with all levels. The level is the size in time of the triangle. So if you have a small figure, it's a level 0, a big figure, it's a level 4, or a middle term figure is a level 2, and so far so forth. And the same thing for the head and shoulders. The price on rails I will not activate here, and I will show why in a minute. Okay, instantly the AI will grab everything for me and will draw the support, resistance, the lines, the horizontal lines, the trend lines, the figures, and everything with the projections that I need. I forgot, I will click here in the config. Let me only show the screen so you can see what I'm doing. I will click here on the config so I can change the triangle for the dense format of the triangle. Okay, the dense format of the triangle shows me this draw area, so I can use that for a very how can I say, a stronger support and resistance area that you have with 30 lines with the dense area here for the triangles, and it works for the triangles only. Also, I am seeing a lot of head and shoulders here. Let me remove the head and shoulders so we can have a cleaner view of what's happening. Just support, resistances, and triangles right now here, and the Fibonacci fan. And we actually had projection here to the 6303. I'm seeing the MES U25. Actually, let me change this to the NNQ U25, the Micro Nasdaq, the same 1 minute. Okay, we have the analysis here, the same thing with the triangles there, Fibonacci, and let me open a little bit space to see the projection. The projections for this trend is, the projection is 23,106. So we have some point that I can buy. We have here an indicator. Statistical accumulation is a proprietary indicator that we have inside the platform. Okay, so here we have an indicator. Statistical accumulation is a proprietary indicator that we have inside the platform, but you can use whatever indicator you want. We have tons of indicators here. All indicators, basically all literature of indicators we can have inside the platform. You can create your own indicators if you want. Okay, so we have this programming language here that we call TS script. It's a proprietary programming language. It's very easy to use, and that's it. I will use here the strategies only to turn on the arrows, the buy and sell arrows inside the chart for me here. So I can see the trends, okay, from the 1 minute chart. These trends for the 1 minute chart, they are not that strong, but I like to have them here, so it's useful for me. Let me put a little bit more zoom here in the chart, so we don't need to carry all this past data with our visualization. Okay, and now I will show you the AI agents trading. So let's remove the chart for a little bit. So we have these other charts here. We have 10 AI trading agents running. Agents 1 to 4, they are trading with the averaging down approach. That is the brute force approach that I call it. But it's limited to 3, 4, or 5 entries. So there is a limited entry. It's not going to the infinite like revenge trading. And actually they are the very best agents that we have trading here. 5 and 10, they are working on a reversed martingale, so they start with the maximum position, then they reduce to 0. And 6, 7, 8, and 9 are the convex trades, so they trade like the reversed averaging down. When you start averaging down, they do the opposite, so they enter with the real position against the averaging down position. We have agents 7 and 9 already stopped for today, because after they have take profit, they stop trading until 6 p.m. because they are trading futures, of course. So we have this cutoff hour from 5 a.m., 6 p.m. That hour, 23 hours a day trading. 6 p.m. they will resume trading. And agents number 6 and 8, they are in right now. They are with a loss, so they are still trading, and they will go up to 5 p.m. Eastern time. We have here now is 3:09. And that's it. So what I'm going to show you is I will take one of those agents that are not trading anymore. Let's take agent number 9, okay? I will minimize all the charts that I have in from the agent, so I don't want to see them. They are still running. This is the personal resource manager screen. Is showing who is running and what they are doing. So this is the agent number 9 report screen. Okay, this is my global P&L screen. 5 a.m. we have the trade station drops the P&L from the previous day, so to the new day. So your P&L drops from whatever it was accumulated to near 0 again. It's not totally 0 because it's trading from the previous day, from 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. So it's a little bit confusing, but this is not a loss. You know, that's what I want to show. This is a loss. This is again so profit. So what we are having, what have here is that this agent right now it's trading with a 106 real dollar profit, but because the convex trade like it make a mix trading with the fake trades, the paper trading and the real trading, we have the orange and blue for real for paper trading, and green and red for real trading. Here we have everybody together. On P&L evolution, we have only the real trades. So it was trading, took some small losses, and then a very big, a huge profit. That's why we call it the convex trading, because we have like a very discrepancy from profits and losses, very big profits for small losses. And what I'm going to do here is I will stop this. It's already stopped, okay? But I will disconfigure that. I'll click here, the basic config. So it will come back to the original configurations. Let me go back to the advanced view here. Okay. So let me go back to the advanced view here. And now we don't have anything configured anymore. All those exquisite configurations were erased. My exits are dynamic, no take profit, no fixed take profit, no fixed stop loss. Of course, you can work with a fixed stop loss if you feel more comfortable to do it, but I'm not using this right now. Here we have the rules for entry. Actually, the attention mechanism for the AI predictions, you can now choose. It's a new feature, a new version. Between all these options, you can have like dynamic, strict, or super strict. The super strict is using everything in order by the order that they are generated, and with the timestamps. The strict, they are using some things in order they are generated, other things in the order that are received, and the dynamic is processing all the information at the same time. So it's doing pretty much the same thing that you as a trader do. If you can bend some rules or like jump some rules, it will do the same thing. It's Depends on the strategy that you are using. The dynamic attention mechanism is a good approach. For agents 5 and 10, for instance, because they are taking account of every trade, so they can trade against the loss. After a loss, they need to have a very strict accountability of what they are doing. The super strict mode is a better mode, but usually we use the dynamic, and that's okay. Let me close this here, and I will turn it on, okay, because I want this to help me with my manual trades. And actually, I will let the P&L history here. Okay, the history will remain, but the strategy is not the same strategy that we were using before. Okay, this is agent number 9. Let me open again the price on rails here. I need to open agent number 9 chart so I can see the projections, so I can trade it. Okay, let me remove these again. Let me open the chart. And okay, I will now resize the chart here very quickly. Okay. Let me resize. I like to do this. Like if you are trading only one chart and one agent, and you can do it automatically. The platform can do it automatically for you. But if you are trading a lot of agents altogether, you can use this manual resizing. That's okay. Let me see. I will open a little bit more space here, and I will shrink this other thing here. Okay. So just for you to understand what's happening here in this visualization. Left chart is technical analysis chart. We have AI number 1 working to identify support, resistance, triangles, and projections for me, classical technical analysis. Okay. We don't have here anything related to the future projections. The future projections, they are running only on the right chart. So we have the bright, green, and red charts. They are the real-time chart. We have the same chart here, there, and the last 2 bars here inside the yellow background chart. So we have the real-time information replicated 3 times across these 3 charts. Okay, we have the entire zoom that I want to see. Here we have 20 bars here on the gray chart and only the last 2 bars here on the white chart. Like we are zooming in everything that's happening to be easier to trade. And if we click here, we are open the order ticket and we can just buy. I'm clicking here to buy market because I'm seeing projection, an up projection here, and this will make an entry for me, and immediately we will have the exit placed for me by the system. So the system is using the target. It's on the default configuration. So the target is 2 times target is the default configuration that we have for the system. It's based on the standard deviation. So it depends on when you click to entry, it will use a target calculated for that time. Actually, I forgot, but I like to let the system create some averaging downs. I'll put up to 5 averaging downs here. If I need to create an averaging down, I'll do it. But otherwise, I'll just let the trade run. So we have this configuration, this predictions already here in place. I forced an entry because I was looking to the chart. I forced an entry. If I don't force an entry, the system will make an entry alone based on the rules of the price on rails. So what's going on here is that we have this 4 hands trading. Okay, we are clicking and the AI system is interacting with our clicks, with our trades. Right now on your screen, you have 3 different AI agents working. First one is the technical analysis AI model that's finding the no patterns for you, the known patterns for you, the pattern literature, triangles, Fibonacci's, and everything that related to it. Then you have the prediction, the 5 bars prediction. Right now we have a limit for that prediction. So 0.67 is let me exit here because it's showing me that we are already at the high level that we should get. We have this down projection here in the triangle, so we have like very much a pullback for that trading here. Okay, I don't know until which level this pullback is leading the prices, but the AI prediction says that we are already at the higher level that it can run. So that's what's going on. If I want to trade now with this new projection, this down that's aligned with the projection, here I can just click on short and then enter the sell, the short side by clicking a red sell market. And now I am trading the sell, okay, the short side, the short position. And it will do the same thing again. You can see that every time that sends an order, we receive this processing order message here. Because we are in the middle of a pullback, it's this oscillation, it's normal. That's pretty much how it works. Now my target, it's reversed. The trade like is not more long trade anymore. Now it's a short trade. So I have a buy order to close the trade already. I place it to the 23, 0, 58, and 50. And if you click here on all orders, you can see everything that's going on. When you have 10 trading agents, right now, I am using the trading agent number 9. So POR 9 here, it's my order. Okay, so I can see my orders. I can see the other orders for the other agents. So agent number 8, agent number 2, agent number 6, agent number 5, 9 is my agent here. The other entries that I made here, everything is inside this thing here. And if the price goes to the mean, the average, or that in this case it's in the same place that we have the trend line for the triangle. Let me close the screen. Closing that screen, the order ticket screen, is not actually stopping the bot. You need to close the agent itself to stop the bot. But if you do that, you will stop your control. So you shouldn't do that. Okay? And unless that you want to do that because you want to control it manually. I forgot to open the Bollinger Bands here. So let me type Bollinger Bands. Double click here, 20 Bollinger Band, okay. And that's it. So I'm seeing right now the mean, the same mean here, the 20 average SMA. And actually we can make another entry here. Let me click on the short side. We can trade both sides independently altogether. Let me join the, actually the order was already filled. Okay, so I'm joining, so my position now is 2, and my average price is here, 23,066. Of course, we can have some awkward decimals because we are making an average price. Okay, so that's not the regular tick, but that's it. And now my exit order is on the 23,064. It automatically changed the order for me, as you guys should remember from my other videos. I have other videos trading with MES from 2 months ago, 1 month ago. Like I record these videos periodically, so you can see this trades happening with different market volatilities, with different days, with different features. Like we have more features now. The version of the price on Rails is actually 2.3. The other videos that we have was with the previous versions. And what I'm actually, after I started a trade with the AI trading agents, because they control the exit for me, I can anticipate the exit with the exit market, but I just wait to see what's happening. You know, like right now, I'm not doing anything. It's controlling it, exit for me. It stopped the trading because it hit somewhere. Let me see what's happening. Yeah, 21. I had another 850 here. I think that I had my take profit because it just hit the order. And that happens when you have a volatile market. Sometimes that's the beauty of the agent placing the order for you. It's not a stop order. It's not a take profit stop order. It's a limit order for the take profit. So after you start a trade, the system automatically places the take profit as a limit order for you in the market. So it's already there. If you have a spike in the bar, like we had here with the low price hitting the order very fast, then your order execute and you have a profit and you don't need to do anything. And the order is already there. It's not sending after the movement. It's already there. The movement is using your order, and it works only for the take profit. For the stop loss, it changes, like it replaces the take profit order for the stop loss. Okay. So we had our take profit here. Let's start a new trade. So far we had 2 entries, 2 profits. Now we are at 121. We were at 106. So, and then we go to 113 and now 121. Okay, we'll have these two trades manually. And actually it seems like we have our pullback is hitting the triangle. So we could do again a short sell here. Let me join. When I click to enter with the join to buy the bid or to sell the ask, actually what I'm doing is trying to avoid slippage. Okay, I'm trying to avoid slippage. So I'm betting that we are having a resistance here because of this triangle dense area. So this is a bet, and we had the predictions showing that we could have the price coming down, and then we need to wait. Next entry, if I need to go with an averaging down, let's say that I'm wrong, the price on rails predictions it's wrong. We have it like on average, it is right 3 out of 4 times, 75% of times, like 3 out of 4 times it's right. But if it's wrong, you can make a new entry on the Bollinger Band, the upper Bollinger Band. And right now we are waiting to see. You don't have to do a lot of entries with near prices. It doesn't work that way. You're just like increasing your risk. You can see that here on exit we have our take profit, the dollar amount of our take profit. We have the exit order, the quantity in contracts of the exit order. We have the price, the limit price for the exit order, and we have the dollar amount for our exit. So if we have a take profit here with this order on 23,064 for one contract, we will have a $90 profit. Usually, when you start averaging down, your risk increases, but your reward, the take profit, actually can be stable or even decrease. Okay, so it's not a very good trade-off to start every down, as you should know, but depends on the situation, as we did a couple of minutes ago. It will increase, of course, your probability of winning. And if you are in a kind of box, a situation that's hard for you to tell if you are going to have your exit order to be filled, you can like make this trade-off. Okay, but if you are not like we are right now, we are at the same price that we entered, 68.5. Now we are not at the same price anymore, but if we were, and we just wait. Okay, like if the price goes to the next Bollinger Band, 74.50, and we have the same thing here, we have the prediction here showing something for us, then you can see that other agents send orders here. We can increase our position. Right now, what we have here is the prediction, the price on rails prediction bar, the first predicted bar, the real time bar, that part that's occurring right now. It's not aligned with the Bollinger Band. Okay, like the Bollinger Band is on 74 and the prediction is on 75. So for us to make a an averaging down entry, or an averaging up in this case entry, it should be better to wait for these two lines to be aligned. This is part of the rules of how the system works. And if you are interested in understand more these rules, here on the Price on Rails menu of our website, you have the read the ebook. In this ebook, we have all the rules for you to trade the price on Rails. It's an HTML simple page. It's not the ebook is an HTML simple page here with all the theory about how to trade manually the price on Rails. And these rules are the rules used by AI system to trade automatically. And right now we are just waiting. Actually, that entry there could be a good entry because we have now this spike. So if we had made that entry, probably we were with a profit right now. It should be similar profit, like we are right now with 4.5 points and 3.5 points. The take profit should be smaller because the target is decreasing with the shrink of the Bollinger Bands. So that was not sure that we are going to have more than $9 exit, but the exit would be already in place, and it's not. We are still waiting. Okay. So what I was expecting for the pullback to respect the dense area of the triangle, it was not respected. It was like the respect for only one bar here. When the edge of this bar arrived at the edge of the triangle dense area, it was respected. It stayed inside the dense area, but then it came out of the dense area, and that spike was also trying to go back inside the triangle. Let's see what it's doing right now. I think that no, it's not doing anything. Yeah, we have the same $9 exit here. But the price is trying to go to our price, towards our price. We have three points difference. And we're still just waiting. The order is there. Yeah, sometimes we need to wait, then there's nothing to do. Price inside this area. And now let me shrink this visualization here so you guys can see the chart. The triangle was pointing to a projection in 23,052. Okay. These triangle projections, they weaken when we have a hard trend line like we do here, but they are not lost, so they are still in place. Let me turn on the pivot points to see if we have something near the price. 23,070. Yeah, we are exactly at this price. Now we have an average pricing, like the bot itself, it sent another order, a new order, so it increased the position. You can see that the exit is still like it's worse than before. It's $7.50 profit. Before it was $9 profit. So you can see that's an asymmetrical trade, but we are not expecting 23,064 anymore. Now we're expecting 23,069. Okay, and that's pretty much easier to be reached, and the platform, the AI system, this is the third AI system, that the system that's thinking about the execution, the real-time trading. It's placing that order for me, and it changed already the exit order for me. So the exit order was 64, now it's 69. And you can check it. Let's open the orders here. Take a look at this. Now it's 23,069. If you go to the details of the buy order, now it's executed, like it's a profit, $7.50 profit. But here, if you go to the details, you can see the order was edited. 333.45. It was edited. The quantity was 1, the original quantity. Now the quantity is 2. And now we can check the order again because it's executed. Take a look at this order. The X actually is the 9X order, the by 2. So they have 2 separate orders for entries with 1. We have here the quantity was 2, and then the order was executed, and the agent's trying to change the order, but it was the replace order was not an open order, was not possible because the order was filled on the 23069, 23069. Okay, so the market is was working in our favor, and now our take profit, our P&L evolution is on 129. These big profits and losses that we had before with the convex trading, they are shrinking the chart, but we can see on the P&L evolution only with the real trades, we can see what's going on. And here's the full report. This full report only shows us the winning rates actually that we are having, because the total PR P&L here is a mix of paper trading with real trading, and the global P&L is the sum of your entire account. All trading agents, manual trading, everything is on the global P&L. So the chart on the global P&L is everything. It's the same thing that you have here on the right corner, the top right corner. And inside your report, what you have is the number of trades, the total number of trades. And because the convex trade use market orders, you don't have a lot of missed orders. You know, like the missed orders are orders that were the first entries that were not executed. They are rare in this case. Okay, let's see if we have more entries. Actually, we could have another entry here, 337. If we have this projected bar aligning with the BB Max, the upper Bollinger Band, let's see if we have this bar aligning here. It will tell us that the price is not going. Yeah, and this red signal here is an entry signal. This is the platform telling me, okay, Carlos, we have an entry signal here, but because I am with the agents activated, it's already trading for me. So this is our new trade, 23.75 with an exit on 23.71 and a half, $7 profit, 1 contract. That's it. The platform is expecting the price to drop to 71 and a half. That's what expected. The projection here is adapting to what the price is doing, but the projection here is not showing the 71 and a half anymore, but it was at the limit when the trade started. And now we are above the Bollinger Bands. The default configuration is not to entry above the Bollinger Band. So because above the Bollinger Band, the upper Bollinger Band is when we have directional trading, like when the volume increases and we have the price going to extremes, not returning to the mean. And we actually can trade with indicators, we can trade with support and resistances, we can trade alongside the trend, or we can trade against the trend, the same way we are doing right now. That's something that we can choose. And the volatility will increase now because the 4 p.m. Okay, so after 3:30, the volatility starts to increase. After 3:45, actually, we will have a lot of volatility. It doesn't mean that you're going to have a loss, usually, because our take profits already placed on the order depth. You can have actually a profit because of that, but it's trickier to trade at that time. Now you can see that the AI predictions, they are showing a pullback. So that's the most probable way. So the most probable way for this is to come back to 75 now because we are at the 90. And because we are above the BB max, the upper Bollinger Band, the platform will not increase the position. It will hold that position for me. If I have a fixed stop loss, it will trigger the stop loss. If I don't have a fixed stop loss, it will wait for the price to stabilize below the Bollinger Band, the upper Bollinger Band, to make a new entry. And but if I want, I can make a new entry manually. Usually when you are above the Bollinger Band that way, you don't have the price like stabilizing until you have the lower price of a closed bar inside the Bollinger Band, and actually the closing price also inside the Bollinger Band. So it could be doing this right now. We will know in a minute, in 10 seconds actually. And then if it goes back inside the Bollinger Bands, the closing price, the real-time price, then this projection here can be a good projection for us. Right now we are at the limit. We can sell another one to help the system with this trade, because the projections, they are showing that we can come back. Actually now the exit profit increased to $21.50. The exit order is on 79. The first entry was on 75. Now my exit is on 79 because my average price is on 84. Okay, and we have a closed red candle. We are below the Bollinger Band, and we have this target to 23,083 right now. Our order is on 79, and let's wait a little bit to see how it evolve. I have my first averaging down here on my configs. I can do up to 5 averaging down, and the time that I'm trading here is near the closing. 4 p.m. is the closing. The futures, they won't stop at 4 p.m. but they will receive all the volatility possible for that period, for this period. So let's wait a little bit. The SMA 20 is on 75. So let's just wait a little bit to see what happens. Now the higher volatility period, the last 15 minutes will start. And let's see if the price goes to the 79. It will be good for us. It doesn't go to the 79, it will not be good for us. So if you want to avoid this, you should exit now. You know, like take a small loss and exit before that. Or if you already have a stop loss in place, a fixed stop loss in place. I don't have a fixed stop loss in place here. I have a dynamic stop loss in place. Well, because I have averaging down, every time a dynamic stop loss is triggered, actually I have a new entry. Okay, so if I want to exit before all the averaging downs take place and at a loss, I have to exit manually. If I want to, I have to exit manually. I don't want to. I want to wait because I have those projections showing that we could have the price going back to the mean. So let's just wait a little bit. We are still waiting for the 79, 10 points. 10 points not such a big deal to MNQ, the same way it was for the MES. So let's wait a little bit. SMA 20 is on 79.25 now. Our exit order is exactly on the SMA 20. The projection is still showing that we could go to the 79. Take a look at this here. 79 is really the projection. The mean now is going higher to 80 and a quarter. 79.25 was the last close the mean. And this volatility is kind of regular at this time, near 4 p.m. But the upper Bollinger Band is far away from where we are now. We are right in the middle of the way back to the mean, but the mean is going up, like it's dynamic, it's moving. So we can still wait to see where it goes. And actually, depends on how you want to trade. You can configure a lot of different stuff here. You know, like you can make the entry only manual. You tell the agent do not entry. You can flexibility the entry. Yeah, you can do a lot of different stuff. You can use market orders instead of limit orders. This will increase your stop losses because you have like 2 or 3 points extra for each order. Let's wait to see what happens here. Right now we are in the middle of nowhere, and that's a little bit of patience game. And other agents are trading. Let's see what they are doing. So, Bitcoin agent just started a new trade. This MES is on the 3rd entry with the 4. The other 2 MNQs are trading with 1. These agents 6 and 8, they are like reducing their losses. 7 and 9 is the agent that I'm trading right now with 2. Agents number 5 and 10, they stopped for today because their trading hours, their limit is to 3:28. Okay. Ooh, beautiful this projection here. It aligns perfectly with our exit. Let's see what happens. And now is the most volatile time, the last 10 minutes. And the profit. Yeah, that's a profit now. And we had a profit. Okay, another $21 here. The evolution is 150. We started 106, and we are now at 150. $44 to our trade here. So let me put a stop here to the trading hours. Okay, I will stop this trade now so it won't enter anymore. So let's closed. Agent number 9 is closed. $40 here was my manual trade, and another $106 was the previous convex trade that we have configured here, trade number 9. And now we can just configure that back where it was. And let me show you the config for agent number 8, so we can copy that configure. We click to the force paper trading for the entries, and then the convex trade for the real trade to trade in the other side. From 6 to 5 p.m., 5 linear entries to the paper trading. Actually, it's trading with only one for the real trade. Entry methods, it's the default, and exit settings is using market orders. Okay, so that's why we don't have a lot of missed trades. It's using market order. The only difference here is that we have the 5 linear averaging down, the trading hours, the convex trading, and the market orders. And let's do the same thing here. Oops, okay. Let me configure from 6 p.m. to 16. Actually, we are, let me put here 328, so it won't start anymore. 5 linear entries, and the exit will be market order. So I configure again the convex trade here. Okay, the convex trade is again configured here for me. And actually, I don't need to use this technical chart. I am using this. You can click here the resize of chart to open this technical chart for you in your platform, but you don't need to. Only if you want to trade manually, if you think that it's going to help you with your trades, you can open it, but you don't need to. Actually, I can close this chart, okay, and I can go back to where I was before. And what I was doing is to take a look at agents number 2, 3, and 4 all together. So I have the MES, MNU, and the Bitcoin that's trading actually to the MBT. We have the MBT, and here inside the order ticker we have the MBT N25, because that's what we are trading. We are using the Bitcoin coin chart, the one that we have with the crypto exchange going on here, to trigger the entries and exits, but the orders are going to the MBT N25, to the future contract trading on the CME, the Chicago exchange, the same way. Okay, here we have the configuration that we do, like we are switching to the ticker every time we are switching to the ticker MBT N25. So we are using the trading hours, again, only the regular trading hours, the live trading hours that we have for futures, because the crypto chart, it won't stop when we have 5 p.m. when we have on weekend. It will go on, and then if you try to send order, if we don't limit what it's doing. So that's it. I hope you guys like this new video. Please subscribe, like this video if you like it, see more content like this, and see you on the next video. Bye.